Hey everyone, welcome back to Tops Now Today, where I give you insights into the latest Tops Now card drops. If you're not sure what Tops Now cards are, they're baseball cards and other sports that capture the events as they happen. So today's drop is for games that happened just yesterday. I am JoJo May, and I am the biggest collector of Tops Now cards on the planet. I have one of every card produced since 2016, or at least when it comes to baseball. So without further ado, let's get into today's cards, capturing events as they happen. And first off, we got Yainer Diaz. Yainer Diaz. I had to try and listen to the pronunciation of that. I'm not really good with it, but Mr. Diaz hit his very first career walk-off home run. It completed a nice comeback by the Astros, and you can see here he's got his City Connect uniform on, which are pretty nice with Space City on there. Now, Yainer Diaz, very first card, or his first appearance, as we like to talk about first appearances being their best card in Tops Now generally. It was in 2023. It was Tops Now card number 291. And it only had a 665 print run. So this is a card you can probably still get fairly cheap because of it's the parallel era for Tops Now. And you have a lot of flippers who like to take the cards, buy stacks of the cards down here, and then just dump them at that 450 price and sell the parallels, hoping to make money. It's a really stupid scam, but or we'll call it not a scam, but it's a side hustle that a lot of guys like to do. And I'll tell you, it's all it does is going to run your credit card debt up. But if that's what you're into, go at it. You can have your side hustle. But for Diaz, we're going to get our typical 20 that we get for the Tops Now Today group over on Facebook. I have about 5 Astros all buyers, and I have several all buyers that buy all the cards in the set. So if you want to be part of that, come on over to that. The Astros are pretty hot. I think they won like 10 of their last 11, which is, it's scary good. So up next, we have Francisco Alvarez, which is another walk-off. Tops had said earlier in this season that when they stopped doing walk-offs, they used to do walk-offs. Tops Now used to do a walk-off because it's a great, exciting event. They used to do a walk-off for every walk-off. They do a card. And I talked to Tops during the Platinum Summit. They said they weren't going to do that anymore because they wanted to keep the set under 1,000 cards to make it more set collector friendly. I guess a lot of people are just not going to collect the entire set. It's because, well, the price, first of all, it's going to cost you $9 a card or $4.50 if you buy 20. So it's not really cost effective. I mean, 1,000 cards, you got a $4,000 set right there. It's very hard for the average guy to collect the entire set. But they're going to try and do that, and they're going to try and push that. And they had cut out a lot of the walk-offs, and a lot of us complained about it. But, they never really miss a Mets walk-off. They're based in New York, and so, dang right well they're going to have Mets walk-offs. But they have really just cut them down to first career walk-offs as well as very significant games. Your first career walk-off and walk-off home runs, they look like they've been doing all of those. And that's what we had today was 2 of those. And so anyway, Francisco Alvarez, he's heating up. And for sure, he's got his first appearance card is back in 2022, Tops Now number 1021. It was a call-up card. And he was like one of the top prospects in the Mets organization. And that printed 6,005, so there's still a bunch of those cards out there. I would go out there and get that call-up card along with the 3 rookie cards he has from last year. I would go out and pick up those. The rookie cards from last year have about 1,000 print run, so those would probably be your better buy right now while they're still low. I say while they're still low because with the Olympics selling 500,000 cards on one card, a lot of people are getting into Topps now who never were into Topps now before, and so the print runs are going to start to go up, and people are going to look back at these older cards and go, "Wow, that's pretty short printed." You wouldn't even realize that there's Aaron Judge. Most of the Aaron Judge rookie cards from 2017 that are in Topps now are 1,000 or 2,000 print run, which is crazy short. As the actual second card in Topps now came in 2016, his call-up card. It only has 1,100 cards printed. That's like a $50 to $75 card. And once these people who do this as a side hustle realize that, ooh, wow, there's only 1,100 of those, they're going to be after those cards. And the same can be said for all the rookies when they start to get hot. There's just not enough of these out there. So I would go back and look at those, especially the ones pre-2020, pre-parallels, because pre-parallels, parallels brought in a lot of buyers doing the buy 20, get the parallels, dump the base cards. The base cards are worth a lot of money, believe it or not, some of them. All right, let's move on to, I was rambling there for a second, moving on to the last card of the day, Adrian Castillo, who went home to Miami for the first time, and he had his first ever grand slam in the big leagues in front of about 100 family members. It was pretty exciting. He also stole a base, I think threw out a runner. He was having a day, and you can see that. It looks right on the card, man. He's pretty happy. He has 2 other call-up cards this year, so you might want to look at those. It's over the last month. It's starting at, I think, card 525, and then there's another one's 530 or something. You might want to look at those that have pretty low print runs, like between 500 and 600 cards. Those are definitely ones you want to get a hold of. And this is the one that I would buy more of today, if I was going to buy any. Because this is going to print maybe under 1,000. And if it prints under 1,000, you're going to get some good parallels on a 20 buy or a 40 buy. All right, well, that's what we have for today. Hopefully, I got 22 hours before the cards go down, so I'm getting these up sooner, and hopefully they're helpful. If not, just don't follow. If they do, follow and like, and we'll see another one tomorrow. All right, you guys have a good day. I'm out of here, and we'll see you tomorrow.